everyone, and welcome back to Real People, Real English. I'm Emma.
And I'm Henry. Welcome back, friends. Thank you for being here with us again. We love that you keep coming back.
Henry, today we have a topic that is very close to my heart. It's something that changed the way I think about learning English.
Oh, I like the sound of that. What is it?
Today, we are going to talk about what strangers taught us about English.
Strangers? Like random people on the street?
Exactly. Taxi drivers, cashiers at the supermarket, old ladies at the park, and even children. Some of the best English lessons I ever had came from people I met for only 5 minutes.
That's so interesting. We spend so much money on textbooks and classes, but sometimes the best teacher is the person standing next to you in a queue.
Exactly. And Henry, I know you have a very funny story about a child who corrected your grammar.
Oh no. You're going to make me tell that story, aren't you?
Of course I am, but not yet. First, I have a little secret. At the end of this episode, we are going to reveal the one place you should visit every single day to improve your English fast. It's free, it's easy, and almost nobody thinks of it.
Now I'm curious. I want to know right now.
You have to wait. Everyone, please stay until the end. This tip alone is worth the whole episode.
Okay, let's start. Emma, tell us your first story.
My first story is about a taxi driver. This happened a few years ago when I was visiting a new city. I got into a taxi at the airport.
Okay, what happened?
The driver was a very friendly man. Big smile. He said, "Where to, sweetheart?"
Where to, sweetheart? That's a very casual way to talk. What does that mean exactly?
Where to is a very short, very natural way of asking, "Where would you like to go?" You won't find where to in a textbook, but real people say it every single day.
That's true. In textbooks, they teach us to say, "Could you please take me to this address?" But in real life, people just say, "Where to?"
Exactly. And sweetheart is a friendly word that some people use when they talk to strangers. It's warm and casual, not romantic. Just friendly.
I like that. So what happened next?
I told him my hotel name and we started talking. He asked me, "First time here?" Another short, natural question.
Not, "Is this your first time visiting this city?" Just, "First time here?"
Exactly. Real English is shorter than textbook English. People drop words all the time. And then he said something I will never forget. He said, "You know what? The best way to know a city is to eat where the locals eat."
Eat where the locals eat. That's great advice. Locals are the people who live there, right?
Yes. And this taxi driver taught me 2 things in 5 minutes. First, real English is short and simple. Second, to understand a culture, follow the local people.
A 5-minute taxi ride and you got a language lesson and a life lesson.
That's the magic of talking to strangers.
Okay, my turn. My story is about a cashier at a grocery store.
Oh, I love grocery store stories. What happened?
So, I was buying some things for dinner. I put everything on the counter. The cashier was a young woman, very fast, very efficient.
Efficient means she was doing her job quickly and well.
Yes. And she looked at my items and said, "Having a quiet night in?"
A quiet night in? What does that mean?
That's exactly what I thought. I had no idea what she meant. I just stood there like a confused puppy. But she could see my face, so she explained. She said, "You've got pasta, wine, and chocolate. Looks like you're staying home and relaxing tonight."
That's so smart. She read your shopping like a book.
She did, and I learned a new expression. A quiet night in means a relaxing evening at home. No going out, no parties, just you, your sofa, and maybe some pasta and chocolate.
That is such a useful phrase. I'm having a quiet night in tonight. It sounds so natural.
I would never have learned that from a textbook. I learned it from a cashier who was just making friendly conversation.
And that's the point. Real people teach you real English.
She also said something else when I was leaving. She said, "You're all set."
You're all set. That means everything is done. You're ready to go.
Yes, not "your transaction is complete," not "you may leave now," just "you're all set." Simple, friendly, natural.
I use that phrase all the time now. When I finish helping someone, I say, "You're all set."
See? One grocery store visit, 2 new phrases. A quiet night in, and you're all set.
Okay, Henry, it's time. Tell us about the child who corrected your grammar.
Okay. This is embarrassing, but also very funny. So, I was at a park. I was sitting on a bench, eating my sandwich.
Sounds peaceful. What went wrong?
A little girl, maybe 5 years old, was playing near the bench. She had a small dog. The dog ran up to me and started sniffing my sandwich.
Oh no, dogs always go for the food.
Always. So I looked at the little girl and I said, "Your dog is more hungry than me."
Your dog is more hungry than me. I think I see the problem.
The little girl looked at me with very serious eyes. Very serious. She put her hands on her hips and she said, "It's hungrier, not more hungry. And it's hungrier than I, not than me."
A 5-year-old corrected your grammar?
A 5-year-old corrected my grammar. In the park, in front of her dog. The dog was looking at me too, judging me.
Oh, Henry, that is the best story. But she was right.
She was completely right. Hungry is a short adjective. Short adjectives use -er to compare. Hungrier, not more hungry.
And then I is technically more grammatically correct than me. Although in everyday English, most people say than me, and it's perfectly fine.
Well, that 5-year-old was not accepting perfectly fine. She wanted perfect grammar.
She sounds like a tiny English professor.
She was. And I learned something very important that day. Children are honest. They don't care about your feelings. They just tell you the truth.
And sometimes the truth is the best teacher.
After that, I always think twice before I use comparatives. Because somewhere out there, a 5-year-old is waiting to correct me.
I have one more story. This one is my favorite.
Tell me.
I was waiting at a bus stop. It was raining. I didn't have an umbrella. I was cold and a little bit miserable.
Miserable means very unhappy and uncomfortable.
Yes. And then an elderly woman came and stood next to me. She had a big, colorful umbrella. She looked at me and said, "Scoot over, dear. There's room for 2.
Scoot over? What does that mean?
Scoot over means move a little bit to make space for someone. Scoot over. I want to sit down. Scoot over. There's room for both of us. It's very casual and very warm.
I like that. Scoot over. It sounds friendly.
She shared her umbrella with me for 10 minutes. And during those 10 minutes, she taught me something beautiful.
What did she teach you?
She told me about her life. She said she used to be a teacher. She traveled to 12 countries. And then she said something I'll never forget. She said, "The world is full of strangers who are just friends you haven't met yet."
Wow. That is a powerful sentence.
It changed how I see every person I meet. Every stranger is a potential friend. Every conversation is a chance to learn something new.
And she taught you the word scoot over, a real phrase from a real person.
She did. And she also said, "Lovely chatting with you." That's how she said goodbye.
Lovely chatting with you. That is such a warm British way to end a conversation.
It is. You can use it with anyone. After a nice conversation at a party, at work, or even at a bus stop in the rain. Lovely chatting with you. Let's collect all the beautiful phrases our strangers taught us today. These are phrases you will almost never find in a textbook, but real people use them every day.
First, where to? A short, casual way to ask, where do you want to go? Taxi drivers, friends, anyone giving you a ride might say this.
Second, first time here? A friendly, short way to ask if someone is new to a place. Drop the extra words. Keep it simple.
Third, a quiet night in. A relaxing evening at home. No plans, no going out, just peace and comfort.
Fourth, you're all set. Everything is done. You're ready to go. You can use this at a store, at a bank, or when helping someone finish a task.
Fifth, hungrier, not more hungry. Short adjectives use ER for comparisons. Bigger, faster, taller, hungrier. Thank you, tiny grammar professor.
Sixth, scoot over. Move a little to make room for someone else. Friendly, casual, and very common.
And seventh, lovely chatting with you. A warm, polite way to say goodbye after a nice conversation.
7 real phrases from real strangers. Use even one of them today, and your English will sound more natural instantly.
Okay, Emma, I cannot wait anymore. What is the one place we should visit every day to improve our English fast?
The place is a coffee shop.
A coffee shop? That's the secret?
Not just any visit. Here's the trick. Go to the same coffee shop every day. Order in English. Say something different each time.
Like what?
Day 1, you say, "A coffee, please." Simple. Day 2, you say, "Could I have a latte, please?" A little more polite. Day 3, you ask, "What do you recommend today?" Now you're having a conversation.
Oh, I see. You build your English one sentence at a time, in a real place with a real person.
Exactly. And here's the best part. After a few days, the barista will recognize you. They'll say, "The usual?" And you'll say, "Yes, please." And just like that, you're not a stranger anymore. You're a regular.
A regular. That means someone who comes to the same place often. The staff knows you. They know your order.
Yes. And being a regular is one of the fastest ways to feel comfortable speaking English. Because the conversation is low pressure. It's short, it's friendly, and it happens every day.
So the secret is not a special class or an expensive app. It's just a coffee shop and a little bit of courage.
A little bit of courage and a lot of consistency. Consistency means doing something regularly, every day, without stopping.
One coffee, one conversation, one new phrase, every single day. That is a beautiful method.
And before you know it, you're not just learning English, you're living it. Let's review all the great words and phrases we learned today.
First, stranger. A stranger is someone you don't know, a person you have never met before. But as Emma's bus stop lady said, strangers are just friends you haven't met yet.
Second, casual. Casual means relaxed and informal. Casual English is the English real people use every day, not formal textbook language.
Third, locals. Locals are the people who live in a place. If you visit a new city, eat where the locals eat.
Fourth, efficient. Doing something quickly and well, without wasting time. The cashier was very efficient.
Fifth, miserable. Very unhappy and uncomfortable. Standing in the rain without an umbrella makes you feel miserable.
Sixth, comparatives. When we compare two things, we use comparatives. Bigger, smaller, hungrier, happier. Short adjectives get ER at the end.
Seventh, a regular. A person who visits the same place often. The staff knows their name and their order.
8th, consistency. Doing something regularly, every day, without stopping. Consistency is the key to learning any language.
8 words and 7 real-life phrases. That is a packed episode.
A very packed episode. I hope our listeners feel inspired to go talk to a stranger today.
This was one of my favorite episodes, Emma. I love hearing these real stories.
Me too. There's something magical about learning from real people in real moments.
Now, our listeners, if you are still with us right now, please comment the word stranger. S-T-R-A-N-G-E-R. Stranger.
And we want to hear your story. Has a stranger ever taught you something about English? Maybe a shopkeeper, a bus driver, a neighbor, or even a child?
Tell us in the comments. We love reading your stories. They inspire us to keep making this podcast.
Before we go, please subscribe to Real People, Real English. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell.
And give this video a big thumbs up if you learned something new today. Share it with a friend who is learning English. Let's grow together.
Thank you for being here with us. You are not just learning English, you are becoming part of a community. And that makes us very happy.
Yes, keep practicing, keep talking, keep being brave. Your English is getting better every single day.
Until next time, I'm Emma.
And I'm Henry. See you in the next episode of Real People, Real English.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.